Well, you know who has had a long athletic career? LeBron James. And with that comes the ability to say whatever the hell you want. But people still got an issue with it. So some of Bron's recent comments about Memphis, Milwaukee, and even Cleveland, from the standpoint of just, these being cities where it's nothing to do, they don't have the right accommodations, they not up to Bron's standard, essentially. And of course, the NBA world and the people of these cities in general felt a way about this. But I'm wondering, what were y'all thoughts and reactions and opinions to these comments and the subsequent backlash of it?
There was a comment of 4 words, and it was my immediate thought when I saw him at the golf course with his little golf stick, whatever you call it, in his shorts with his shirt tucked in. And the 4 words were, "You are from Akron." Like, come on, dude. Chill out. Like, come on. You're in these cities for what? The night before the game? Because after the game, you're flying right back home. I don't understand. And then 9 times out of 10, you're in the nicest hotel in the city across the street from whatever arena you're playing in. You don't have to stay. You don't. I don't understand. What was the point? We should move the Grizzlies to Nashville. Why?
Now that was crazy.
He
has to move the threshold.
Yeah, like if they move to Nashville, would you consider joining the Grizzlies? Like, what's the point?
Yeah, I think that's really what set people off. Because in my mind, I'm also just like put yourself in LeBron James' shoes. 41-year-old, close to billionaire. You probably don't want to spend time in Memphis. You probably don't want to spend time in Milwaukee. I love Memphis. Memphis is a great city for me, a regular man. But Brian ain't out here on Beale Street. He ain't going to Gus's. So I get it. Also, very, very important thing to know, because I don't think the average fan realizes this. It is in the NBA's collective bargaining agreement that the teams, when they travel, have to stay at 5-star hotels. So, sorry that Memphis only has one 5-star hotel.
Brian got beef with the Hyatts, don't he?
I think it's literally the Westin, though.
It's really the Westin, and it's literally
right across the
walking
street.
distance from FedEx Forum. Now, again, 2 things can be true, right? LeBron, you can absolutely not like playing in Memphis, Milwaukee, and Cleveland. Also, they don't have to move their team just because you don't like playing in that city. That's really what this comes down to. You can despise the Westin. They don't have the amenities that you look for. It's not as nice as y'all used to traveling on the road. A number of players have said that. This is not a surprise about Memphis. But to tell them that they need to move their team to Nashville, also understanding the dynamic between black-ass Memphis and conservative white Nashville. Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
And this, low-key, this is the second shot at Memphis in the last 6 months, because Tatum, somewhere before his injury, talk about, if I was in Memphis, I'd have a statue. Like, what did Memphis?
Yeah.
They taking shots at Memphis. They taking shots at Memphis.
We acting like Memphis don't got the grind city era. Like, I feel like Memphis is an integral part of like NBA history and the NBA culture. Like, what's so wrong with Memphis? This can't be because of Ja, right? This can't be Ja's fault.
It's not Ja's fault. Here's what it is. And this, I'm going, as somebody who has family in the city of Memphis, I frequent Memphis. Again, great for us regular people. I can say, though, again, just from personal experience, if you somebody with $50 million to your name, ain't a whole lot to do in Memphis, Tennessee.
It's not. It's not. I don't have 50 million, and I'm not.
Yeah, like we feel limited, right?
It's literally,
especially as you get up there in age. Like, again, younger guys, you 22, 23 in the NBA, you trying to go see what the nightlife is like. You might even try to see what Yo Gotti doing. You never know. You can try a number of different things. But for 41-year-old LeBron James, especially knowing that, again, putting myself in an NBA player's shoes, if there's only one hotel that we can stay at, that means that everybody in Memphis knows that when we in town, we're at this hotel.
That's true.
So there's a level of just, privacy piece that you don't necessarily get, or you may not get. I won't put that on people in Memphis. They're not heckling people that far into the, they gonna need to whoop that trick in the arena. They'll let you go home. But I do think some of that kind of bleeds itself into it. But Memphis has just been getting kicked while they down, because nobody was saying this when the Grizzlies was in the playoffs.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
like my thing is too, what does LeBron want to do on a random Tuesday night? Like,
Not be in Memphis.
Yeah.
but like, what if you weren't in Memphis and let's say you were in Houston? Where would you be, LeBron?
Some rooftop, somewhere with his own section that he done bought out the floor.
Yeah.
So it's
Some
him.
5-star restaurant that has the black curtain that they can pull back for the section,
Brian,
Yeah.
I think about this. Brian ain't never really been one of the common folk. You know what I mean? Like Brian, Brian, by the time Brian was 18, he was a celebrity. I mean, he was a celebrity before 18, but I'm like,
I was gonna say he was a high school sophomore, and there was more people that knew his name than knew political figures and other celebrities. Like he was outside.
so he's literally never been on it's always been beneath him.
That's crazy.
That's probably how he really feel. Like he just can't relate. Like it's never been his speed. Like and it's crazy because he is from Akron, so the idea of being from a blue collar town, like an industrial town, it shouldn't bother you that much to spend 24 to 36 hours there. But once again, Bron being Bron, who he just naturally is, but also being this 40-year-old billionaire who also just Bron the type of dude that you feel like he go to work everybody know my resume, but if I ever need to remind y'all, just tap on me. I probably got you. So he just a disgruntled old man, that's about ready to be retired. He just get to decide when. Bron is just complaining. None of this is he gonna.
Yeah, that's the matter.
Yeah,
he's not missing the road trip.
Serious, but it's crazy. Come on.
This is some old shit. This is what this
it really is.
Old man shit.
It really is. Because if LeBron could have it his way, he would, for road trips, literally just fly in, enough time for the game to prepare, get his body right, and fly back out. But because he has to be a team player, he gonna go to the Western. He gonna be disappointed by the Western. He gonna hate every minute that he's in the Western.
I'm just okay, what's top shelf to you, brother?
That's what I wonder. Cause low key, I've stayed in the Westin in Chicago, and it's nice. So I'm maybe I need to up my taste. Maybe I'm too common. I don't know.
You said one of these Westins is not like the other. No, that is hilarious. But outside of the comedy that Bron does offer us, what he about to be going through in the playoffs is not comedy.